Tabletop Spotlight, brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Hey everyone, I'm AdamHarry from Bull's Tabletop News with
Evan from Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy.
And we're back with another Tabletop Spotlight. Evan.
Yes.
It's another hospital game.
Yeah, kind of.
What
It's
do
a
we got?
futuristic hospital, though. This is Flatline. It's the sequel to Fuse. It's a cooperative game where you're trying to heal people, but you have a time limit. So it can get a little stressful, but everyone's working together trying to heal people.
Is this a card game, dice game, board game?
It's a dice game, yeah.
It is a dice game.
So you're rolling dice, and then you get to choose where those dice go.
Okay.
But you only have a minute to decide where everyone's dice
Wait,
goes.
like a minute real time?
Real-time minute, yeah. There is a time element to it.
Okay.
We'll get into that, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, it's by Renegade Studios, a great company, and I can't wait to show it off.
Alright, well let's take a look inside. Flatline. Alright man, it's time to dive in. We have Flatline today.
Flatline.
Pretty excited. We're also upside down. Woohoo!
A Fuse Aftershock game.
Yes.
And it doesn't say on this box, but there are promos we'll find out for if you want to play Fuse as well, because this is technically a sequel. So let's find out. Let's open it. Wait, let's show the back. Yes. Here's the setup. You got 4 patients at one time. It's these like pod things.
Okay.
You have the spinny wheel that gives power to certain
I like how you
parts.
call it the spinny wheel.
The spinny wheel. And then you have dice and cards, and yeah, we're gonna.
I am confused and curious.
Confused, but
yes.
a good confused.
And I wanted to mention too, like,
yes,
we were playing around. This is a hefty.
Yeah, it's actually kind of, it has a good weight to it. And also nice and shiny.
Yeah, it is very sorry about the glare, folks. It's just shiny. It's a shiny box.
All right.
Here we go.
Rule book. We'll get to that.
We will get to that.
Punch outs. This is going to be mostly punch outs. But this one actually makes the board. These are like puzzle pieces. And these pods are where you're going to put your patients.
Right, and you've got 4 of these.
Yeah, 4. It makes a square.
Makes a square.
And then in the center
is the spinny thing.
It's the spinny thing, yeah.
Gotcha.
Down here, you're going to have your timer.
Okay.
I guess turn timer. And then also down here you also have your crises, which are cards that you have to complete, otherwise you die. Sorry, these are the crises. These are the failed crises. If you don't pay attention to the crises,
you don't get enough of them?
they go over here. And if for like a 3 to 5 player game or 1 to 2 player games, it ends when you put something.
Okay. Because you're actually, I think you're actually going this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then you'll notice, like, let's drag these down a bit. For like over here, these are the cube colors, like the symbols on the cubes.
Okay.
And if you put down all 6 of these, or if you put 2 of these, you can get an extra like turn.
Oh,
or something like that.
Buy some time.
Yeah, but this is what's important. Like these are the symbols that you're going to be looking for and putting cubes down.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
and then there's another one kind of on the other end.
Yeah, it's right here. Yeah.
That one right there. Okay.
All right, you want to crack this open?
Yeah. Let's keep going here. We've got more punch outs.
These are the punch outs. These are the patients.
Okay, this is where a lot of that weight comes from. Too.
Yeah, you can feel it, can't you?
Yeah.
So basically, you putting it on dice to the patient. Whenever you complete each row, you can put one of these on there. When you complete all the rows, the patient's done.
Okay, so you're rolling dice, trying to do a dice matching thing for these patients.
Yeah, exactly. And you have
as you level up. Okay.
And you have a minute to do it.
Is it minute per patient or?
No, just you start at the timer. Everyone rolls their dice, and then everyone has to help each other decide where they're going to put dice.
Wow, and then
and there's things like these. So like this one means only one person can put a green and then a green or a pink. This one means 2 people have to like collectively put enough dice there.
So 2 people have to do that.
This one means anyone can do it, and this one means everyone has to put a green die down.
Oh wow! Yeah. So this is kind of like group Yahtzee.
In a way, yeah.
Okay, cool. So there's there's a lot of different patients here.
And the way to win, you'll have a stack of these patients determined by how many people are playing, and then once you're done with that stack, you win.
And I noticed that some of these blue bars are actually filled. So like this one only has 3.
Right. Now look how challenging it is.
It is very challenging looking, and you got to have one person do that, and then another person do that. Yeah. Wow. Okay. So it's very challenging looking.
And we'll get to the if you want to bring out this is
you get the idea.
This is the spinny thing. It's gonna be on here. Actually, bring one of the patients back.
Yep.
It's gonna be on this part, and anytime this is connected to something, it does an ability. So, for instance, this one means we don't have one more disaster card, or this one means one person gets an extra die, or everyone gets an extra die. And cards will affect the spinny wheel and like turn it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what this spinny wheel is.
But that's interesting because there's 4 different things that could be
right. So all 4 patients are gonna have something going on.
Most of the time. Well, there's a spot where 4, so if that's like...
Oh, I guess, yeah.
Like that patient's just...
Right.
That guy's
patient
just dead,
there. But this patient over here might have 2 going on, so yeah.
But there's a lot of them. So there's a lot of different patients, a lot of different... That's...
Yeah, and you're not going to use all the patients in one game. There's just that many there for variety.
Okay, and then this is the extra punch
turn timer, yeah. So this
front
is the
back.
turn timer for different players.
Okay.
So 1 to 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Okay.
Because they're different.
Yeah,
yeah, we'll have like a... chief medical officer thing here.
Okay. And here's the dice, and
this is where the spinning wheel connects. You'll have that, and then we get to the other stuff. So
we've got dice.
Yes.
These look like.
Those are numbered dice, so they'll work at the top of the board. There's an area up here.
Oh, okay.
That has 1 through 6, and then we'll have disaster cards up here, and you'll roll those two dice.
Roll these
and whatever they land on is what's taking effect. Yeah.
Okay, I bet some scenarios you roll 1, the other ones you roll 2.
Yeah, there's stuff that happens. Yeah.
Okay.
These are the cubes for the turn, and then
it's got little plastic nubs for the spinny thing.
For the spinny thing, yeah.
I like this is not candy.
No, please don't eat that.
But they're not. They look like Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah, I mean, you can like lick it to see if it tastes tasty. No, don't actually do it. These are the cards. There's not a lot of cards.
Yeah, but these look like the disasters and stuff like that.
Yeah, they're kind of like they're bad cards, but they're not like super important. They're not as bad as crises cards, which are the orange ones.
Oh, okay.
But if you ignore these, they're gonna collect them. Okay. They're gonna collect them.
And there's actually more stuff going on in this pack.
There's these cards, the crises cards, and then for crises cards, if you finish them, if you complete them, they do good things. But if you ignore them, they can go towards the end of the game.
Okay. And
5 different colored dice varieties, so 5 different players. They all are the same.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, are these all different sets? But no, these are just for each player.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens is at the beginning of your turn, we start the 1-minute counter. Everyone rolls their dice, and then we all have to talk to each other and say.
So it looks like you have 7 dice. Per player.
Yeah.
So you're rolling everything, and then each facing is different.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're all the same die, but like every side is different.
Right. Yeah. That's what I meant. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got the extra.
This is the promo for the Fuse.
Oh, okay.
Game Fuse. Fuse is a good game. It's about defusing bombs, but yeah, it comes in that.
Flatline is what happens when you don't defuse the bombs.
Exactly. These are the patients. And let's just double check.
We like to do this. I don't think there's anything underneath, but we have been fooled before. So.
Nothing underneath.
Nothing underneath. Okay.
All right.
So that's pretty much everything. We're gonna pause real quick.
Yes.
And then take a look at the rules. That was Flatline. Pretty cool looking dice game, I gotta say. I like it. It's frenetic and fun and rapid fire.
I love the real time aspect to it. You have only a minute to decide everything.
It puts some pressure on.
Yeah, a little stress, but it's the point of the game. And it makes it challenging. It really does.
For sure. Let's crunch some numbers on this one real quick. What is the playtime in this one?
It's usually around 45 minutes. Not too long of a game. Obviously, there are time elements, so that's what kind of shows the time,
And this was 1 to 5 players, so you can play solo if you want to, but I think it's definitely more fun in a group.
Yeah.
And what were the age?
It's recommended 13 and up. It's not a complex game, and it's not really violent, so it's a good
and you are saving lives out there, so Flatline. And this is, of course, again from Renegade Studios. What's the price point on Flatline?
It's $59.99 for all the components and replayability. It's not bad.
Yeah, I think for that price point, and again, like we mentioned in the unlock, this is a dense box. There's lots of stuff going on in this one. So go check it out. It's brand new
in stores right now.
Go check it out. Well, I'm AdamHarry from Bowls.
I'm Evan for Dragon's Lair Comics Fantasy.
And this has been another Tabletop Spotlight. Thanks again for watching. Tabletop Spotlight brought to you by Dragon's Lair Comics and Fantasy. Thanks for watching.